Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Tight end motioning right. Purdy on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That finds Pittman complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Purdy on the play action. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down carry for Sampson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
60 Vikings.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Another give here to Jeanty. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding.
Ready.
Let's see what they drew up. 3rd and 7.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Connection made. Kyle Monunga. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Saints, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They send a receiver in motion right. They give here to the motion man. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Get set.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Logan Wilson has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey! 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back to Genty. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Panther 60.
Daniels gonna keep it. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. Breaks free in the center of the field. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's got the squibber. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
70 Lions. Ready?
Counter give to Genty. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
10 black. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
Manungai gets it off his own read. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. A quick slant caught by Washington. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Give to Manungai from the pistol. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Alert.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
Boys, you got this.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
You give up the guts. It's Genty. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. Up.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And he gained 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down throw by Purdy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Raiders take over first
From the
and
40-yard
10
line now.
at
This
the
is first and 10.
40-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. Check, bounce, check, bounce. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 17, Saints 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And he spins right by him. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Purdy on first down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Makes it second and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hawk 70. 70, Hawk 70.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Go.
31, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. On the carry, it's Sampson. And this give not a sprinkle. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Purdy throwing here. They set up the screen. It's Pittman out wide. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Get set, get set.
They put a receiver in motion right. Here he goes, third and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Tag. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll start this series with an option left. He's out near midfield and still going. Through the 35. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the
19
19-yard
Tiger,
line.
19 Tiger. Let go.
Genty from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Switch, yellow. Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And second down only works out for a yard.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. It connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Here's a reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. 5, 97.
Here's the backup. First throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
He takes off with it. Shoves him off. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Sending him on the dime. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the double.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. 33. Yellow.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Second down now, they need 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
50. Green. Clock. 10. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ready.
And guy with it. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
That's a gain of 6.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
52, boom. Strike it.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Black 40. Set.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
On the ready.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Ready.
Daniel's going to keep it. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Daniel's going to keep it. They pitch it out to him here. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey from the left hash, about 31 yards out. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Shaheed now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense has now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Purdy. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Finds Pittman, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He goes to the hurry up here.
And the Saints, 1st down.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Straight ahead with Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They go with Monangai here. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now it's Monangai.